Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And we'll be watching for stocks to pop up here in these boom scans. If you are a new member, welcome aboard and welcome home. You should be running the pre-market custom here and the Momo scan on this area here. I am testing these boom scans to get them ready for the website launch. So we'll be only needing to watch the ones that pop up. This has pretty much cleared out the list and only showing us the ones that are going to be moving. So once we see a stock pop up, we want to come to the current bar volume and make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. It is not a certain number. We want high volume flow. You want this number really moving. You want to see a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers before we even make a decision if we want to get in or not. We need the volume so we can safely get in and get out without any issues. We also want to see these tall green bars breaking above this yellow average volume line. That tells us more buyers than average are coming in. We want to see the My Blessing indicator down here. We want this line turning green and headed upwards. The white line is the actual trend of the stock. Down here, we have a money flow indicator, and it moves very quickly. It's letting you know when there's money flowing in or flowing out of this stock. So we need this one to be green and poking up north as well. If you are a new member here, I highly suggest that you watch these videos over and over and over until you learn what we do here. We do the same thing over and over each morning. We're looking for stocks. We're checking volume. We are looking for these indicators to line up and this green bubble to pop up that says 100%. These are buyers and sellers also in the bubble. And what we do here is watch buyers and sellers. We don't watch news indicators or whatever. We watch these indicators because they're live, but we don't wait for A to cross B or nothing like that. We simply monitor buyers and sellers. So if you're new here, trade on paper after watching these live streams over and over. Write it down, your entry, your exit, and your results. If you are continually profitable on paper, change over to real money, but trade with small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable on real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF is set to EXT. That allows you to trade pre-market. Kind of slow morning this morning, but we'll get something. I know we have to have patience and we wait. But anyhow, make sure you reach out to the proper authorities. Reach out to a financial advisor. I am not that person. I am not licensed. I am a coder. I create indicators to my liking and share them with the traders. So make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. You could lose some or all of your money. We have about 2 minutes to go, about a minute and a half. Haven't seen too much moving this morning. We'll take it as we get it. It seems like we get at least one in this week so far. Sometimes 2 in a morning. Hopefully we'll get more than that this morning. The market is kind of all over the place, but we are surviving. We are making profit each and every day. We are winning the battle here. And if you haven't heard, we mastered that streaming server last evening. 0 delay. We are moving forward as of this moment. We finally get to leave Discord. Still have a small delay, though. We are waiting on the new server. We had to get a testing server running so we wasn't wasting the money, right? So we conquered it. We are ready. Not seeing anything popping up right now. Of course, I've been watching since 4 this morning, and I haven't seen much at all popping up, which was rare. Thank you, David. Thank you, Rock. And good morning, YouTubers. When these stocks pop up, I immediately look for this volume column to see if there's any volume in it. They will pop up if they have one green bar like this. This is letting me know immediately if there may be a play coming up, but not without confirmation of the volume. So enjoy your coffee till we get one that's really moving, or your lunch, or your dinner. I know you're all over the place. Good morning, Rojo. Tim, these boom scans are going to be released at the website launch. I'm fine tuning them for when that happens. I want them to be ready to go. I know everybody wants them, but we have to tune them first. Kind of been set back a little bit with the streaming server. The only way I can really tune them up is do it through a live session. So be patient with me. Continue watching your pre-market custom and your Momo. I will probably finish this week out with these scans, and then we'll be back to normal. Have some great stuff being launched with the website. Hopefully, we'll have a repeat of yesterday. We waited for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then we had a $10 runner. $32 to $42. What a blessing that was. INEO. It's not up there on my scans. Yes, it is. It just popped in right here. It's just a little bit behind Majika. Majika has a Hawkeye on them this morning. Checking the volume, kind of slow. Not a whole bunch of buyers interested here. We do have some buyer bars breaking above the average volume line. This indicator is still slightly red. This is the money flow. IVF moving a little bit here. We were notified pretty quickly on that one. 9 million in volume. Let's see if the buyers keep coming in. Checking the volume flow. It's working. It's looking like they are coming in slowly. Another green buyer bar coming in. We don't want to see any red on these bars. Those are profit takers. Watching this money flow. It is pointing north now. So is the My Blessing. The buyer bar is getting longer. This stock will probably pop in a minute if the buyers keep coming in. But don't take my word for it. Use your own judgment. I'm just giving you the key pointers here. We got to keep watching, keep waiting. We want to see this bubble at 100%. We have some sellers. We have a red bubble. So we don't just buy green candles here. We wait for the flow of buyers. Good job, Philly Will. Philly Will done made breakfast money this morning. Make sure if you post stock symbols, you check the volume. We want to see this number flowing. If it's just barely trickling along, there's not enough buyers there for us to invest our hard-earned dollars. We want to catch the ones that are flying, not the ones that are snail crawling. Fumagoo says STSS. Let's take a look at it. It is pushing higher. Thank you, Fumagoo. A little bit late on it. I was looking elsewhere. We do have the buyer bars. My Blessing is pointing north. The money flow is up. Volume is good. It's not the best, but it's good. Looks like the buyers may be finding the stock. Let's see if they can drive it higher. There's that bubble we're looking for the push upwards. Hopefully it'll keep going and we don't have a lot of resistance up here. These tall wicks are the sellers driving the price back down. So you got to be careful when we have wicks on the top. We don't want to get stung. If we can't get any higher than this, we don't want to be involved in it. Sellers are taking profit. Some are coming back in. Another breakout to the upside. Nice call out, Fumagoo. You made a few traders some money. Hopefully it keeps going. This is STSS. Buyers are still coming in. Hopefully we'll keep pushing here. Remember to take some profit on the way up. Don't hang on to it to the very end, or you may have trouble trying to sell when everybody else is. As we spike up, take some shares, put some money in the bank. Don't play games with it. You don't want to get stung. The ticker is right here always. STSS. Looks like we're slacking off here. Not enough buyers to continue the push. The money flow is falling now. Sellers are taking profit, driving it back down. Good job, Pancho. Good job, Milo. Good job, Greg B. So we had some 600 profit, some 200 profit, some $66 profits, some smaller profits. We did have a few traders take advantage of it. So good job, traders. Mark, I do not. I am monitoring buyers and sellers. I'm not monitoring anything else. That pretty much eliminates level 2. I do have it up here because some people prefer it. They're not used to trading this away. But I'm monitoring the buyers and sellers right here, not here. And actually, mine's a lot easier to read than level 2. Just a little about me. I've been trading since 1990 on the same Thinkorswim platform since way back. I know every inch of this platform. I know how to code it. I know how to put my brain in an indicator for my success for the last 30 plus years. So what you're looking at is what I was thinking when I was trading. And I learned how to code that, my brain in an indicator. A few more buyers playing the bounce here at the bottom. Earthworm, you have to go to charleschwab.com to get it back. You shouldn't have had to do anything if you did the migration with when they were doing everybody. But you can go download it from Charles Schwab. You are welcome. Good job, Chad. JG, try selling on the way up, brother. That's in this pre-market session. It's not that they skip over you. There just may not have been enough buyers when you were selling. So sell on the way up. Start doing partial sells. Good job, Rain. You're having trouble getting out because we don't have a big group of buyers in this stock. Probably more buyers. I mean, we don't have a big group of volume in this stock. Probably more of us buying and selling than anybody else. It's lots of fun on Thinkorswim. There is a scan delay sometimes, but most of the time I beat those live scanners. You just happen to get a good one. It's lots of fun. I do it 5 days a week. You just need to join us to take advantage of it. If I gave it to you for free all the time, what good is that for me? Come join the community, help support the channel, and let's all have fun together and make money and drink coffee in the mornings. Well, we mastered the streaming server yesterday with zero delay. The server can now move forward being built. That should not take much longer. It's being built by Dell. So hopefully within a couple weeks, we will be up and running, but that is not a promise because I don't know how much these tariffs may affect it or if they don't affect it at all. Kind of hard to make delivery date suggestions at the current time period. So we're closer. We're breaking and jumping over hurdles. We jumped a big one yesterday. If you guys actually knew, I see some buyers coming into STSS, but they're a little bit late, I believe. Maybe a false bounce here, so be careful. Looks like just an attempt to try to drive it up. A few late buyers. Buster, it's volumespikes.com. It's going to be a website, a real business. Yeah, I don't think this price is going to go anywhere. If it does, I'll be surprised. Might be a few I shoulda, woulda, coulda traders. I should have bought it back then. I'm going to try it now. That's what I see up there. See you later, TJ. Have a good one. You are welcome. Right now, I just want a good stock to run. Let's break the ice here. Put some money in the bank. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be very slow this morning with nothing moving between 4 and 6 a.m. No real runners for those 2 hours. We do have some reports coming out today that may keep the market down. Lord, we need a trade, please. Aaron, I actually love these scans. These boom scans are the best thing I've written, I think, as far as scanning. This is actually a scan that is scanning another scan. That's what these boom scans do. You can direct them to look in all of your favorite scans for movers. Kind of gives a break to the eyeballs so you don't have to go through the whole list of them trying to find the right one. Few more buyers coming in to STSS, but not enough for the run up. We're looking for battles. We're not looking for crawlers. We want to see buyers driving it up with extreme force. Watching these indicators, the red part is sellers, the green part is buyers in this bar. It's actually the same on all three indicators. We want to see green, 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 and preferably this label's green with a green bubble. Pretty much protects us that way if we wait for the indicators to line up before we pull the trigger. Majika, now you know if I do that, I'm going to miss a trade. That's how that works. Whenever I occupy myself somewhere else, something takes off. If you don't believe me, get up and leave your desk. That'll prove it to you. Thank you, the Cream, for being a part of our community. If you ever want to talk trading, you can direct message me. I'm not hidden anywhere. I'm available. Our GLS doesn't have any volume. We can take a look at it, but right here, that doesn't help us at all. You are welcome to Cream. Just make sure you attend these live streams each morning. We do the same thing over and over. We never change. We don't need somebody else's strategy. We have a powerful system. And I'm not just saying that. Everybody is saying that. Patiently waiting, that's what I'm doing. Thank you, Milo, for the kind compliment. There is no halt in pre-market trading. Oh, acquisition news. Okay, that is a halt. So RGLS is trading again if it was halted. It's very rare they're going to halt something in pre-market. There are no halts, really. It has to be something very special. I'm already on it, Chad. It's actually been up here for a few minutes. I just didn't click on it. Waiting to see if the buyers take advantage of this gap upwards. Here's the money flow down here. Starting to look like they're not interested. You can see how fast this money flow line is letting us know, while we still have a green candle that's barely moving, that the money flow is negative. JFBR. It's a dollar stock with some buyers coming in. Money flow is looking a little bit north. Be aware of the seller bars, okay? They drove it right back down on the first candle. We may have a bunch of sellers up here before you go buying. It's going to take a lot of buyers to push through the sellers. That's what we need. We needed this bubble to pop in. We need it to stay planted if possible, not blinking off and on. Blinking off and on shows weakness. Money flow is north. My blessing is north. A green bar. We do have buyers trying to push it up, but there just may be too many sellers up here. If we didn't have these wicks, I would be saying get on board, but we have a lot of wicks. Buyers are starting to overcome the sellers, or trying to at least. Since this is a battle, I'm going to stay clear of it. The buyers are continually trying to push this stock higher. The volume is still kind of slow, but it does have a flow. Looks like the buyers are winning now, just a little. Pushing on up to the red resistance line up here. Looks like the buyers finally outnumbered the sellers for the push. They're still trying to drive it down, though. You can see the red part here are the sellers. Money flow, they're taking profits. This is why I stayed clear of it. I knew there was going to be trouble up here. I'm not looking for a nickel or a dime. I'm looking for 50-cent pieces and dollar bills. So you'll see me pass up a lot of stocks. And I normally don't trade these dollar stocks. My price range is $10 and up. But occasionally I do jump in if they look too good. Good job, Greg B for 176 and Andy for 180. And Autumn Rain grabbed $9 out of it. That's a cup of Starbucks. I knew it, Rain. I know. I know the feeling. Duvon, I'll have special coating on my candles. My colors give you early notification. Buyers trying to buy a little bit more and push it up. I doubt that they succeed. If they do, it'll be a shocker. They are attempting to push. We have a green bar. Money flow is north, but the My Blessing trend line is coming down. This is typical of a dollar stock. They're so cheap. People buy a large amount of shares and the price ends up being jumpy and volatile. That's why I like the higher price ranges. Good morning, CompuCare. Jose, because I'm trying to keep all of the members happy, some members still use the level 2. You know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's the story behind that. Well, I have to have my level 2. Well, here it is. But this old dog accepts change. I'm all for making my life and your life easier. Right now, we just need a stock to run. Good job, Joby. Joby says 2 trades already met his daily goal. He's going back to sleep. That's how quick it can happen. Stack and loot sounds like you were trying to sell more than you actually bought. That's what that message usually means. See you later, Andy. Have a blessed one. Stack and loot, welcome to my world. I don't know what I do half the time. Sometimes I wonder why I do the things I do. It's lots of fun. I hope you get blessed. But we don't run on luck around here. We look for blessings. Right now, we need a blessing. Nothing up there worth trading yet. But if we don't get one today, there's definitely tomorrow. But I'm sure we'll get one or two. I'm confident. RLD, sometimes you just have to take a break. I do that occasionally. Some days I don't trade at all. I really need to stop trading on Fridays. I even have a sign on my wall in my office. Don't trade on Fridays. See you later, Milo. God bless you, brother. Eli, I will be here. I just won't trade. What a dead morning. I think you guys made your profit for today yesterday with the numbers I seen flying in the chat. You should still be smiling over that one. Duvon, that's a good question. I usually don't even look at stock symbols. I look at the money. Let me see. Premium members, what was yesterday's stock that ran? Anyone remember? Most of the time I trade movement on these charts and don't even look at a symbol. HIMS, that was it. Look at it in the early morning hours. We can take a look at it. There's nothing else happening. I'll show you. HIMS, I should be able to go back to that time period. Right here, it popped up in our scanners at about 32 and ran all the way up to 42.72. Everybody made bank on that one. You are welcome, Devon. I'll take one of those every day and turn off the computer. David, what time did Etsy run? Do you know? Was it after 6 a.m. Central? Didn't pop up in our scans because it was very slowly trading. You can see here some buyers came in, then it paused for quite some time. Then a few more came in and it paused. It may have popped up once or twice, but maybe not. But that was a good run as well. So thank you for letting me know. David, did you get a piece of it? Hey, small is good, brother. Long as you got some of it. I didn't get any of it, so feel good about it. YouTubers, we're going to run over to about 7:05 and see if something hits at the top of the hour so I can try to get a run in here for you guys and gals. So if nothing by 7:05, I'm going to call the stream an end on YouTube. See you later, Greg B. Have a blessed one. Man, you guys are making your money and leaving. And I haven't even started yet. You are welcome, Buster. So, YouTube, we're back now to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, unless something else comes up that takes up all of my time. So, I'll be back on Friday. WB, because they're not worth trading. If you can go through that list and find something, let me know. But I don't think there's going to be anything in it. And WB, I'm cleaning it up so we're not trying to look through so many tickers to spot the winner. Anything moves in those scans, they should pop up here because these scans are actually looking at the scans you're looking at. SC Jim, remind me after the YouTube is disconnected. Or I'm supposed to find out today the update on the delivery date on the new server. Then it'll just be a few days after that. See you later. Smile. You have a blessed one. About 30 seconds before the top of the hour. Hopefully something pops up and puts money in our bank. Thank you, Rojo. Les, I'm owning everything. I don't want to pay rental fees nowhere. I have system admin, website people. All of them are on board as traders as well. We have a team effort going on here. Actually, a few of my doctors are here. You just don't know that. And I have a long list of them. All right, what's happening up here? INEO making a small move. I see Tesla up here, but I know it doesn't have enough buyers yet, so I'm not going to click on it. This one's trying to move, probably not enough buyers. The volume is extremely low. We had one buyer bar here. The next one died. JFBR. Same thing happening with this one. A few buyers, but struggling to get any higher. Good job, Slots of Fun. JFBR is in the scans. So is WW. WW was moving yesterday. Let's take a look at it. Doesn't look like it has enough buyers to really drive it yet. The volume is picking up, but not enough to really make it fly. It's like they took a second breath and then they quit. The cream, I just want this number really moving. I don't want to see it pausing or anything like that. I want to see a battle going on. I don't care if they're buyers or sellers in the volume. I want to see that battle happening. So it's not a specific number. We just want to see this number really flowing, lots of numbers flying by. Don't think RGLS is going to do anything. It's going to flatline most of the day. All right, YouTubers, I appreciate every one of you who joined me this morning. If you're interested in joining us on Discord, there's a link at the top of the chat, the white and yellow banner up there. Click that, join our Discord. Then click the Upgrade Now channel to find the instructions to upgrade to a premium member. You will get over 60 plus custom scans, over 30 plus custom indicators. You get me streaming 5 days a week, 4 hours a day, sometimes a little longer. You get training by Milo and Aaron and Amadeus. That happens a couple times a week. But thank you for joining me this morning. I tried to put us on a trade. It just did not happen. I can't control the market. I only monitor it. When I have a screen, I do. But anyhow, I'll see everybody on Friday. Thank you for joining me this morning, YouTubers. Have a very blessed day. I am out.